end of the day, first day, we're all exhausted, but I'm lucky enough to have the opportunity to sit down with Scott Reeves, the head of membership for BIGGA. And Scott, you've been in post, I think you were telling me, about 5 months now, and you're beginning to put your plans in place, and one part of that is a survey you're putting out. Can you just tell me a little bit about the background to that, Scott?
Yeah, absolutely. It's part of a broader piece of work on reviewing all of the membership services that we offer. The board tasked me when I first joined the association with looking hard at everything that we offer. The processes we carry out, the categories, the initiatives and benefits that the members enjoy, what we can do differently, what we can do better, starting from a place of keeping the good that we already do. I believe that BIGGA is a tremendous organisation, and I think we're doing a good job, but I think we can definitely do better. Mm-hmm. So the remit was look hard at all of those things, and I've been carrying out that piece of work for the last 4 or 5 months, and it's ongoing. The survey is helping us to sense check some of the ideas that we've got and some of the ideas that we didn't think of as well. So we're trying to get as many people as possible to have a look at that survey, take part, and have their say in shaping BIGGA for the future.
You think it's a big advantage to you that you've come from the greenkeeping side of things rather than coming in from outside the industry altogether?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I am a greenkeeper in my heart, where it still counts, and I probably always will be. And I think that's good for our members. We've got 2 or 3 greenkeepers now on the membership, in the staff of BIGGA, and it gives us an advantage in understanding what people go through. Not, 6 months ago, I was that guy in all weathers, standing in a ditch, cutting grass, in a meeting, plotting a budget, carrying out health and safety reviews and appraisals. So yeah, I do. I've walked the walk, I've worn the t-shirt. So I think I'm a good person to be involved in it.
And is there anything you can give us a clue on that's come out of it within those 4 months that you talked about, that ideas that you may well carry forward, things that are good ideas that you've come across or had yourself?
Yeah, definitely. Through speaking to former colleagues and colleagues around the country and BIGGA members, I think the one thing that comes out a lot really is about healthcare. Okay, so that's something we're looking into. Can we do institute some sort of scheme that would provide benefits to our members? I can't promise anything obviously at this stage, but we're looking very, very hard at the benefits we offer to members, and that is one of the key ones.
That mental health or all in health? All in health.
We're offering already mental health first aid training, and I think we've proven over the last few years that we take mental health very, very seriously. I've been on the mental health first aid training course myself, and I found it very, very valuable, and people keep coming up to me today. I've had 2 or 3 people come up and say, I've been through that training and I got so much from it, and we offer that free to members. Because where I get to is that over the years, we've listened to what members have said. They've said to us, we need you to be doing this, so that's what we've done. They've said that mental health is a priority, so that's what we've done. They've said we need BIGGA to be in schools and looking at how we recruit people into the industry. So we employed somebody specifically to look at the workforce programme, to institute First Green, which is already bearing fruit. We're seeing people joining the profession already.
Already?
Yes, yeah. We've got some success stories. Jenny Bledge has done an absolutely outstanding job with First Green. Yeah. And so I think that shows that when we listen to the members, we try and put their wishes into place and we get results. Yeah. So that's a big part of this membership review and this survey, is that we want to listen to all the voices in the industry, not just our members, but people who are critical of BIGGA as well. I mean, I would say that's a massive part of it. I know that not everybody thinks that BIGGA is great, and I'm willing to accept that maybe sometimes they've been right. Yeah. I've been critical, of BIGGA over the years when I was a member and I wasn't involved, but I chose to get involved and see if I could help make the change. There are some smart people out there who choose not to be a member of BIGGA, pardon me. Yeah. And I want to know why. And I'm not saying that I'm going to try and change their mind or convince them of, joining the association. But it's okay to say everything's terrible. Okay, that's not valuable, and that doesn't help you, and it doesn't help anyone else. Tell us why. Tell us what you want from the association, and we have shown that we will change. So I'm coming from an extremely genuine place with this. I appreciate there might be some cynical people who will say, they'll say they're listening, but they won't do anything. No, I wouldn't have joined BIGGA as a staff member.
You're like the Trojan horse.
You bet, yeah. yeah, I want things to get better. One of the things that Jim and I say very often is we want to make the world a better place for greenkeepers. And we aren't going to do that by just listening to ourselves in an echo chamber. We've got to be man enough to, and I keep saying this, lead with our chins and say, go on then, tell us what you think is good, tell us what you think is bad, what could be better, and if it's feasible, we will make that change. And this survey, I would encourage as many people as possible to get involved with it. It's one of their opportunities to really genuinely say, we think you should do this, and we are listening. I promise you we're listening.
Are you in a position to say what's, in your early stages, what's come out as the thing that's most good about the association? What's top of the list?
Well, I think it's empowerment, really, because what we can really do, I mean, people have to, with any form of opportunity that you offer someone, it's there for them, but then they have to take it and run with it. And what I've seen with BIGGA over the years is people taking opportunities like the Bernard's delegation to the States, like FTMI, or Continue to Learn and BTME generally. They're taking the opportunities that are open to them there, and it's made a genuine change in their careers. I wouldn't have achieved what I did in my career without BIGGA, I don't think, or I might have done, but it would have taken longer and it would have been more difficult. And I think there's something there we can really offer to people at any stage of their career that will help them improve themselves, help them improve what they can offer to their employer, have a better life, have a happier life, a more fulfilling role. You know, I probably sound a little bit, I don't know, whether naive or something like that about greenkeeping, but I'm very passionate about it because I think it's a tremendously rewarding job. Sometimes the pay isn't great. You know, sometimes the conditions aren't great, but we're working on that as well. We work towards improving those things for people. But really, it's a tremendously rewarding job. I was talking with somebody earlier on about, we forget just how much fun and how rewarding the job can be and how personally fulfilling it is. And that don't pay the bills. That's important to say, and I accept that.
I've always thought about the industry that you really are a lucky bunch because you get taken all over the world by companies.
Yeah.
I wish I'd happened to me in my journalism career, but it doesn't happen there. You're very lucky that happens.
Well, I have a 20-year-old son who's an assistant greenkeeper, and I keep saying that to him as well. You know what, the world is really open to you. You've got so many opportunities. You can go almost anywhere with this profession. It can take you, it can put you in positions you would never have dreamed of. And that's so what we've got to try and do is make sure as an association that those fulfilling and rewarding parts of the job are matched by ramping up people's pay and conditions and all those things, and we're working very, very hard on that.
This is one thing, isn't it? The perception, what drew an awful lot of people to the association was the fact free golf, and the feeling was, well, it's not BIGGA's to give.
No.
So you can't say it's free golf is a big thing, but it's a misnomer.
It really is. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I appreciate that a lot of people become greenkeepers because they want to stay in the golf industry. They've got a passion for golf. They're keen on playing, and BIGGA membership can. It comes with rights and responsibilities. So over the years we've refined that, that courtesy golf that people enjoy as BIGGA members. We've made sure that we refine the way in which we want people to use that and be respectful to the courses that they visit, speak to the course manager of the courses they visit, not to overuse their card and what. It is a privilege, and privileges come with responsibility and can be taken away. So, but there's so much more to BIGGA membership. I sat down the other day to try and work out, all of our benefits, opportunities, and initiatives, and I'm going off the page with the spreadsheet. There's an awful lot there, not just courtesy golf.
Well, good luck with the survey. Good luck with your career within BIGGA.
Thank you very much.
On the inside as opposed to the outside.
Thank you.
And I think with someone with your background and experience, it should you should be making progress along the line.
I really hope so. It's what I'm here for. It's what I took on the challenge.
Good man. Must be the name Scott.
All the best people are called Scott.
Every Tom, Dick and Harry's called Scott.
Yeah, it seems that way now. Yeah.